Hi, my name is Linda Welbrock, and I am the founder of Leading Women Entrepreneurs, and it is my absolute honor to have Willie Mae Veasy, the founder of Covenant Business Concepts, with us today.
Thank you so much, Linda. It's so great to be here. Hello, everyone.
Hello, I am so honored. Again, you are a woman that has so much experience and so much knowledge. You're a top 25 leading women brand builder. So I want to start with really the backstory on how you created this amazing company.
Sure. I initially got my start at Ernst & Young. I worked there over 21 years, essentially doing professional development and leadership training. And Covenant Business Concept was actually created. My husband and I both worked at EY. We felt like we were incredibly blessed. And so we started the company really to help women who had become disenfranchised, that were in women's shelters. And we would go into women's shelters and teach them career readiness tools to help them get back into the workplace. And so initially when we started Covenant Business Concepts, we weren't really trying to run a business or make a profit, so to speak, really more make a difference in our community.
Absolutely. It sounds like you must have had quite an impact. And that is such just an incredible thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was a lot of fun too.
Yeah. So what's your favorite part of being an entrepreneur?
Well, from a Covenant Business Concept standpoint, is really being able to be in support of others' success.
Yeah.
Really make a difference. We look for very specific clients, so we take on very exclusive clients that are trying to make a difference in the business world, and they need a level of expertise that they don't have access to. And so, for example, one of our clients, he's a wealth manager. He's doing very well in his career, but he's been so focused on other people, and helping other people be successful. He hasn't really had a team in place to focus on where he wants to be. He's at that point where he's ready to transition to retirement. He's looking at his next life career. And so we're able to come in and help him develop a strategic growth plan for his organization that's focusing on, what is the next half of his career going to be about.
Yeah, it's so important for everybody to have that map in front of them and to understand, where they are, where they're going, and what they want their legacy to be.
Absolutely.
And you talked to me a little bit about accelerators and trainings that you do. So tell me a little bit more about the details.
So, the funny thing is, because I did this at Ernst & Young, professional development and leadership training, I thought when I created Covenant Business Concept, that's what I would do.
Yes.
And what I quickly learned is that a lot of corporations didn't want to hire a small business like mine to facilitate training. They wanted the larger training organizations. And what began to happen is I had a lot of other entrepreneurs reaching out to me saying, I'm struggling with growing my business. And every client we have right now has really been referral. And so one of the clients we have is with Columbia. Columbia Business School has a very special accelerator. It's a 2-year accelerator to help small businesses grow in Upper Manhattan. And so they started it in 2010, but they wanted to redesign it. There's an incredible woman that leads it. Her name is Karen Naylor Simmons. She's an attorney. She's really clear about the direction she wanted to take that accelerator. So we came in because we're certified instructional designers and helped her redesign that curriculum. And so we have done 2 cohorts with them so far. Entrepreneurs, we have one entrepreneur, she's incredible. She started the program with 1 restaurant. By the end of the 2-year class, she had her 2nd restaurant. She opened a 3rd restaurant the end of last year.
That must be so gratifying
it's
for you to see the success of someone like that and just the ripple effect of your good work in education and training.
I have chills just like talking about it because then you share in it.
Yeah, you share in everyone's success.
Sure.
Like we said, rising tides lift all boats. So
exactly.
I can see that you're steering a lot of successful ships.
Thank you, Linda. And so are you. So are you. And so I find your organization phenomenal. I was so excited to get nominated and have a chance to get to know you better and your team. And so would you do the same kindness for me and kind of talk about how did you start your organization?
Sure.
And why you're committed to making sure it continues on.
Yeah, we'll flip the interview a little bit. So, I had also a career in corporate America, and I, for lack of going on to a very long story, I was a little bit lost, and I had a calling for something more, and I think that stemmed from really working very hard and not being recognized for that work. And so I did end up getting a scholarship to get my MBA in Entrepreneurial Studies, and I worked at the Rothman Institute of Entrepreneurial Studies for several years while I was getting my MBA in entrepreneurship. And then went on to several other, I was the associate publisher for a women's magazine, and then I got laid off after 7 years with 2-year-old twins.
Wow.
And that's when Leading Women Entrepreneurs was born. So it was all about, connecting women to the right resources, women entrepreneurs to the right resources so that they could grow, but then getting recognized for that work, because I think that if there's one group of people who don't get recognized, it's definitely women, and then to laser it down a little bit more, it's women entrepreneurs, right?
Exactly.
Because it doesn't matter if you close $1 million deal, who's there to say that was great.
Right,
It's
right.
your company, it's only you. So I felt that there was a need for that, and what I have learned through this is that our recognition platform really does position people as an authority, and it really does have an impact on who they connect with and the business deals that they close.
Yeah, and being recognized as an authority is essential, right? That is usually the gap to the success factor that you're trying to achieve.
I couldn't agree more. No one can do business with you if they don't know that you exist.
Exactly.
And you want people to know that you are the go-to person in whatever field you are in.
Right.
And so that's what we try and do here. So I thank you for that question.
Right.
And I am going to ask you one last question because I think it's pivotal. So our theme for the upcoming event that you're going to be recognized at is Transforming Tomorrow Together. And I already know that you're doing that in a lot of different ways.
Right.
But tell me, how does that phrase resonate with you, and how do you think that we can do this together?
Collaboration,
Yes.
right, and forging strategic partnerships. And the collaboration from the standpoint of, you just said it in your quote, right? Rising tide raises all ships.
Yes.
And the collaboration of bringing the best you have to offer, knowing that everyone else in the organization, whether it's through LWE or within your own, business, that they're bringing the best they have to offer so that everyone wins and everyone succeeds. And we elevate what excellence means. And that we see it comes in so many other forms.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Right? I am so excited to have you in this class.
Thank you.
I am thrilled that you are now a member, and I can't wait to recognize you on September 21st as a top 25 leading woman brand builder. Welcome to this community.
Thank you so much.